video after maybe half a year. I hope you can hear me well. Today is I didn't know what day was today. But knowing that I am about to make the video, I maybe should tell the date. So I checked my watch. It is April. It is 18th of April today. As you can see, and as you can hear, I'm in a jungle, and I have been here again doing my retreat since December, about mid-December, I guess. So I would think it's like 4 months or something. Yeah, it's 4 months, even more maybe. 4 months and a few days. I'm all alone, as before. As you might remember, I have been here in this place. Well, now it is like almost, not almost, now it is like 1 year that I'm here, because I came to start my retreat even before the COVID craziness shook the world. I came and I stayed for like 8 months. I went to Lima to see my son, to spend some time, about 2 months with my son, and then I came back here, and now, as I'm saying again, 4 months or something I'm here. So in overall it is 1 year of this retreat, which I'm very happy and very grateful to have done. Intense retreat, living like a hermit, being all alone. You can see me. What is this? Have you seen me with so much hair? Oh, okay, you had simple hermit days, and then I had long hair, right? But after that I would always shave myself. Well, I have shaved myself right before the day before coming into this current retreat, which was 4 months ago. So my hair have 4 months. And I guess I may look a bit wild and even fierce in some ways. But I guess I look quite like a hermit. Do I or not? I wonder if you see me more skinny than before or not, because I'm quite sure I know I have lost some weight. I'm eating once a day usually. I'm eating just once a day because I see that it makes my practices more intense. For example, if I eat more times a day, then it would be more difficult to do certain practices like pranayama, for example. And also, when you eat more or more times, your body has to work to digest that food, and that takes some of your energy. Digesting takes quite a lot of energy, and I wanted to dedicate as much of energy as I can, as much of my time as I can, to practice and grow. So you may see me more skinny than before. I guess even my face looks like more like, my cheeks are more like in. But I feel great. Yeah, I can definitely say I feel better than ever before, spiritually and otherwise, physically too, even though I am physically weaker, less muscles and such. But doing the practices that I do, yogic practices, also strengthens your body. Different practices like asanas, like pranayamas, they strengthen your inner body, not the biceps and I don't know what, lats and chest, but it strengthens your inner system. So quite intense work I have done with all of that. Every day I get up at just to let you know how my days are. share with you my reality, everyday reality. Are you interested to hear? Am I interested to talk about this? I get up usually at 3 a.m. My first alarm clock goes off at midnight. This is where I wake up for the first time. This is where I wake up. But if I feel like I still need some sleep, my body still wants some more sleep, then okay, I just sleep for some more, and then the second alarm would go at 3 a.m. Before 3, 10 minutes to 3. Then I would sit up in the dark in the night and I would start doing my practice, and different practices that I do. And I would meditate until like 9 in the morning, where I would go and prepare my food, my once, my only food of the day. Yeah, man, I have to be careful where I'm in the middle of bushes and things. There might be like scorpions here and some. Yeah, I I uh, I had quite some experiences with seeing tarantulas and snakes and whatnot. So I'm kind of at ease with these creatures. What was I saying? So I eat at about 10. It takes time to prepare the food, make the fire, but I love it. I love making the fire. Sometimes it takes like even 2 hours, 3 hours to cook the food. I eat and then I get back to my practices and I practice until you know the sunset goes at like 6 or 7. The sun goes that way. Do you see me? Do you see my hand? Yes. And after some time, I usually call my son, or I try to call him if there is a like connection here that I can call with my phone. Being in the wild jungle, and then I go to sleep usually at like 9 or 10. That's how every day go. So as you see, I took my time to make the videos. Since the beginning of my retreat, I hadn't recorded myself ever since for 4 months, and I'm not very excited about recording myself, but I feel I have to do this. Yeah, because now my plan is record the videos, as many as I can, and then go back, see my son, spend some time with my son. Maybe the most difficult thing about this retreat and is, yeah, I'm missing my boy. He's 7 years old now, my son, Corey, and he hadn't seen me for 4 months. I hadn't seen him for 4 months. What is going on? Again, grasshoppers eating my grasshoppers eat here everything, and everybody eat everything. They're like jungle is predatory in nature. For example, like these grasshoppers, they ate up a chunk of my phone, my headphones. Gladly they are still working. The headphone cable. They ate until the very wire, the very metal parts, and they eat everything. So I have to take care of things. For example, this camera, I have to also like put it in certain boxes and things, jungle is quite wild. These the same grasshoppers eat my clothes and everything. So now this buddy was wanting to eat my camera, the cable of the microphone. So that's the jungle. That's where I'm living, my man. That's where I'm living. Yeah. So the plan is to make the videos that I would that I will upload once I get to Lima, to the capital of Peru, where my son is, and therefore I said to myself, man, it's time to start making those videos because I didn't feel like making them. I don't really usually feel like recording myself. And also when you are on the retreat, you are, you know, I'm so much in my sadhana and my things and my practices that you have no desire whatsoever to make any videos nor to communicate with anyone. And okay, there is no one to communicate with. I see people usually when I go down to the village to buy some food, to get some more food supplies. And this usually happens once in 1 or 2 months. So usually once in 1 month and a half or something. I go down with my backpack, I buy the food. Sometimes I stay overnight to charge my power banks. And then the morning as I just come back here as soon as I can, as early as I can, with my backpack full of foods and supplies, like 40 kilos or something, quite a heavy thing, man. Yeah, 30, 40 kg. And this is where I'm staying is quite, for most of the people, oh, most of the people, I don't even know if they would make it up to this place because you have to walk for like 2 hours, but it's not some kind of easy walk. It is, as I'm saying, as I'm joking, the only time you're going either up or down to get here from the village, and the only time or the only place where you kind of go flat, not up nor down, is when you have to cross the river. So you have to cross the river. Sometimes the river is flooded. If it rains, you cannot cross it unless you are risking your life. Uh, so yeah, man, the place where I am is a bit of a hardcore place, and it's a virgin jungle where I am. So there are plenty of all kinds of creatures and animals that I got used to live with, and I'm not afraid of them. Even living with these mortal creatures, these snakes, if they bite me, I'm in a serious trouble. Tarantulas, scorpions, people people from the village think that they are tigers here. So in the beginning, every time they would see me when I would go to the village, they would ask me, are you still alive? Have you seen tigers? There are tigers where you are. Like, why do you go there? It's very dangerous to be there. That's what people will tell me. I hadn't seen any tigers. It's been 1 year I'm here. So I just think that the people, yeah, if you go more like deeper and deeper into the jungle, maybe like 1 more hour, you walk, yeah, man, of course you would find more animals, and maybe tigers as well. But no, I hadn't seen tigers. So I'm just rambling to you, talking about things about my retreat. many minutes? How long is it? I hadn't used this camera for quite a time. I don't remember how it's. Okay, 15 minutes, 28 seconds. Should I continue on or should I continue the next part in the next video? Okay, I guess I'll end it here and see you in the next part. All right, not to make the clips too long. I end it here.